Hey, hello.
Hi, Matthias. How's
Hi,
everything?
all. Hey.
I'm talking from Manaus,
Oh, you're
and
in Manaus. Great.
yeah, and you've made one of one of our memorable shows here. That one of the biggest concerts in Manaus about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
How it's gonna be for you to come back here in a city where you made history?
Oh, we are really looking forward to come to Brazil and especially Manaus. We've been there twice now.
Yeah.
And the first time was like really an adventure and it was really good. And we recorded a DVD. And so, we have something to remember. And yeah, fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to come back this time.
About you remember the DVD, and do you have any other memory about our city? Do you have anything special that it still stays in your memory about here? I know you travel all around the world, but just checking.
Yeah, I mean, Manaus is a very special place in this entire world, being like a city with like how many, like 1.5 million, or how many people live in Manaus? 2 million?
About 2 million. About 2 million.
2 million. Okay. Then in the middle of the rainforest, that is something very special. And yeah, I remember the atmosphere being so, well, from our point of view, so exotic the first time around. And, and the way in the summer dome, the atmosphere, the people, lovely, great.
Yeah. And here in Manaus, you're going to perform together with Kiss and Sepultura. How it's going to be for you, this experience?
I like it if we play festivals with other bands, and we know the Kiss guys since forever, and Sepultura we know also. So it should be a great package. It should be a great show, and yeah, it's something for the fans to really look forward to.
You've recorded an album during the pandemics, huh? You get together and then created new songs. How these songs are in your set list now? Will you perform lots of the songs, or you're gonna just the classics?
I'm sitting here in the studio where we recorded the album Rock Believer. And if you look behind me there, that's the recording room. And where I am here and where the mixing desk is, that's the control room. And during the pandemic, nobody could travel.
Yeah.
We decided to stay here, even though we had plans to go to Los Angeles originally, but, we couldn't travel. The producer couldn't travel. And that's why we recorded the album and produced it ourselves here in this place in our hometown, in this studio, Peppermint Park, it's called. And we were all standing in the room like in the early 80s, recording it together and produced it together. And that's why it sounds like pure Scorpions. And that's why the new songs fit in perfectly into the set list with all the classics. And so far on tour, we played, I think, 5 new songs. Normally bands play like 2 songs or 3 songs from the new album, and then usually, the old set. But the new songs fit so perfectly into, the order of the classics. It's great. It's easy. We could like exchange one or the other, no problem.
Oh, so you can make these arrangements in your set list.
Yeah. We start the set with like the album starts, the same song, and then we come to a couple of classics, and then we put in another new one, and then at some point it's Rock Believer, the title song, and then it goes on with whatever, and it's good.
Can we expect any guest appearance of someone from Kiss or someone from Sepultura? I know Andreas Kisser loves to make jams with friends.
I know we didn't talk to each other yet, and we have not made any plans. But since we are on the road together for a couple of weeks, you know, we can maybe work something out.
It's for you to, you play at Scorpions more than 40 years. The band has more than 50. What's the biggest motivation to continue recording, continue performing, continue on the road with the band, traveling all around the road? How is the motivation for you guys?
Oh, I mean, we love to make music. That's the main motivation, I think. Traveling is something, yeah, okay, it comes with touring. You know, nobody really loves traveling that much, but to play for our fans around the world, that is the biggest motivation. And especially when you have a new album out, you know, you can refresh the set list, play some new stuff. And of course, you know, it's always fun to play the classics, you know, because the people, they love it so much. And yeah, I think that's the main reasons, you know, to continue. And for me, it's in June, it's 45 years.
Oh.
If we wait a couple more years, then it's 60 years for the Scorpions, which is unbelievable. As I mean, we love to be in the studio. We love to play our songs, but, you know, we don't rehearse that much. We need audience. So, you know, we always prefer to, let's say, rock it like a hurricane. We don't need to rehearse it. We played it about 5,000 times. But as soon as we play it to an audience, then it becomes totally different for us, because, you know, we want to convince the audience and they are part of it, you know, part of the show, and that makes the difference.
Okay. How is the difference to make a concert like a headliner and to be one of the stars of the night in a festival?
I mean, we are always the last band, and you know, it's late, and the audience might be tired from all the bands before, so it's not always the best spot to be the last in the show. And so some bands prefer to play earlier. I mean, Kiss is a huge band, and they deserve to be the headliner. But as I remember, like the last Rock in Rio, like last year, no, before 19. Yeah, you know, we went down super well, but you know, it was late. So, you know, if you start playing after midnight, you know, it's not so easy, and the fans are tired because they've been there all day. So I don't mind if we play in front of Kiss, because, you know, the audience is still fresh, and I know we are hard to follow. So have fun.
Okay. So Matthias, just to end here our talk, can you say some words to the guys in Manaus that loved you and they always remember about you? Can you say something to your fans here?
Yes. Yeah, to everybody in Manaus, or to all the people from Brazil who come and travel to Manaus to see the show. The Scorpions are really looking forward to play Manaus again. We have the best memories from our first 2 shows we played in your place, a fantastic city. And yeah, it's not so far away. You know, we are coming very soon. See you in April.